It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So here's the lefty, Eduardo Rodriguez. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
About to get started here, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Batting second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Oh, one.
Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. That misses. Ball 2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired. Line drive, base hit. Freeland rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Go to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal, and the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert and on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's your 1. And
Ball
ball
1.
1. There's the strike of the knees. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the best players in the game.
Can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball
really
inside.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Runner on the go. Throws, skips past him. Lead runner around second. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third in the error.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-2. In the air to left center, and makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That one ripped, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Max Muncy. Big time power. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one finds the zone, And that is strike one. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Hard liner. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Aye!
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging.
Batting 7th, first baseman Eugenio Suárez.
That one way inside. And the 1-0.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball inside.
Two now.
Just that's
missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, right side of the infield. Freeman. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jorge Barrosa.
Here's the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Inside ball.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. A little bit high. Nope. Ball 1. out in front and foul to the left side. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Alex Freeland.
Hey!
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey! Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Way out front for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Nope, that's inside.
And now
Ball
the
3.
count filled up 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one inside. Look out.
Hey, 2.
There it is again. We've seen a few players swing at the fastball out of the zone, and lots of swings and misses early on.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Pitch misses. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the
that
ground.
Ball's foul.
And foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Ball two. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he dodges
Inside,
that fastball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one
That's
misses.
down.
Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That is the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 4th, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's too high.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouled off. He was late. and one is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that just misses.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker settles under it. One away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In the air right side. And there are two down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Smith.
Pavin Smith now at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Chase Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Gets to it with a slide. It's there, and that's a great play. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Yeah!
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
The 0-1. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Call, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Freeland. Foul ball there. Stays alive.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, infielder Eugenio Suárez.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Aye!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, still tied 1-1. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th inning, Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one popped up. Betts settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Now the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
This one in the air center field. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
So up next, Corbin Carroll, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now
on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Taylor Clark.
45.
He last pitched 2 days ago. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Tucker up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
That's outside.
Moving in the bullpen, Brandon Fought, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia getting loose as well.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And now it's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power.
Ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Aye.
One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's out.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through him for the K. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Not even close there. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Going on. Right there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on the way. Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fly ball down the line. Carroll hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Taylor Clark will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Brandon Pfaadt on to pitch here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Freeland. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the air to left center. Troy coming on, and that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Pitching change here. Jonathan Hernandez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman Ildemaro.
Next to switch hitting first baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope,
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right side. And that's a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And that skips into dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Adrian Del Castillo. He represents the go-ahead run. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Just misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So 2 down. Tommy Troy digs in now. and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Troy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. Muncy there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Through 8 full, the D-backs with the lead 2-1. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Sewald.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Takes it in for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Fastball for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 gone.
Up next, for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Mookie to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Got it looked in, and that'll do it.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. That just misses. Ball 3. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 down, bases empty. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there into the corner, but foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Next pitch is outside.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
In.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
This is Corbin Carroll. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope.
Really good
That's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Marte on at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. In the air to left center. Call. Moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Ball one.
Ball to strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Out to short. Betts flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in the top of the second.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Betts. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hey! And now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Going 2 now. Stays alive. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Misses outside. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6th, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that clips the inside corner. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
One out man at first. Ildemaro Vargas will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Nope.
Man at first, one away. And that chops in for a strike. Just off the outside corner. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That's a ball.
On the ground, out to short. Betts. They get the force.
You're out.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in the desert, on to the 3rd inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit right side. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. On the ground to the left. To first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one almost got him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. That's one
ball
misses. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Draws the walk there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Betts off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. One left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third, Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ah! Yo, 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Tapped softly on the ground. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ketel Marte.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2.
Ball inside.
Lifted in the air down the left side. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks. Right
so digging in, Corbin Carroll. Flying to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Here's your 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. And into the pool. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball.
3.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball 1.
Out on strikes, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks do get one back with a homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
So now with one away and a man at second, stepping in Miguel Rojas. High fly ball right field. Carroll on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Paul.
Hey!
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4
Up
strikeouts.
next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Ketel Marte.
There's a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouled off down the right side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The D-backs trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-2
Ball,
now.
that's outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan getting loose out there. Dryer, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Jackknives out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Freeland. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fastball for a strike. Paz in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Freeland aboard here at first with nobody out. That one almost got him. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just
no,
missed.
That's low.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Runner takes off. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further. And they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Brandon Garcia taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
Oh, that's in.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Troy, grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner. In the air, right field, Tucker settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ah!
Two down, nobody on. Hammer, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now Corbin Carroll. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. That is the inning. One left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. One pitch and one out.
For the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Hey!
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one almost got him. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Nope.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one out to right. Tucker under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Pavin
So next
Smith.
is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pavin Smith, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
The Diamondbacks with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Here goes the runner. On the ground.
Ball.
And that's just foul. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That one pulled foul. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. Smoked into left field, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No, that's down.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Ildemaro Vargas on deck for Arizona. And a payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. And it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Out to short, Betts. Rojas for one. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Late Trinan gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Now in there across the letters. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's a little bit low. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Out to short, bats up with it, got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, 1-run game. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
you know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Struck him out looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Felt interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now a quick throw to first. Call. Back in on a dive. Line drive to short and caught. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Now one missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Dryer getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. That one hooked foul. Payoff pitch. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
No,
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Carroll, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
Clips the outside corner, 2-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Missing inside, and it's 3-2. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
That's ball
and the
four.
go-ahead run is on base.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. In the air, left field. Call. Going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And he swings through that one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, is getting loose. Thought warming up as well. The 1-1. And
Ball,
Mookie
that's
takes. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. On the ground to third, and that goes foul. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
In there for strike 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Kevin Ginkel is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
New
for
pitcher
the
coming on, the
Diamondbacks,
veteran Taylor
number
Clark.
45.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. This to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, number 26. Not close with that one. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Yeah,
Ball
that
1.
skips in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one missed. Ildemaro Vargas waiting to hit for the D-backs. Right there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Jack Dreyer won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jonathan Hernandez into the game.
Jonathan Hernandez.
And here's the first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Hit weakly on the ground. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at Chase Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Fought off foul. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
way inside. Two and two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The 0-1. And fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Alex Call digs in now.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Ball one
Nope,
there.
that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Well, that's off the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the ninth. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Adrian Del Castillo. He represents the winning run. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Yep, that ball went out.
Oh, he can't hang on. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Tommy Troy.
Outside low, ball 1. And another ball.
2.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That clips the corner. And that one fouled off. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is filled up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Ketel Marte. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Ball.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He
That's
can
in.
win it
Ball
for
2.
him.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pajes makes the grab on the run. So they make short work of him there. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Paul Sewald.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculation.
Go ahead run on base. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And that bunted towards third. Throws to first in time. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Cahill.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Down strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, known for his late inning heroics. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man on second, 2 down. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. That one pushed foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in extra innings. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.